Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. I'm going to do a better good morning than that. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to be here this morning, and we have students from right across this beautiful island. I see we have teachers also from across the island. Give yourselves all a big round of applause. Hold on, we can go a lot better than that. Let's try it again. A big round of applause. You know, I have this saying, I said, whoever is here was meant to be here, all right? And God works in amazing ways, His wonders to behold, and we're here for a blessing. Is that right? No, man, we have to say it like we need. We have to drive Satan out of the building. Listen, we're here for a blessing. Is that right? Absolutely. And we have an amazing lineup of presenters and performers that will be sure to minister to your heart. And we'll let you leave here this afternoon with a blessing. It is my pleasure and honor to address you this morning. I won't be long. I'm going to leave it to the pastors to preach. However, I'd like to take the opportunity to first of all ask you to put your hands together for the founders, Andrew Norman and Donit. Come on, big round of applause. They conceptualized this and they have worked passionately to ensure that this is a reality. And we need more leaders in our country that are willing to pursue things that uplift our citizens and this generation. I also want to recognize Mr. Jeremy Johnson and Verona Williams, who are the vice presidents of Passion and Purity. Put your hands together for them also. And all the musicians, give the musicians a big round of applause, and the sound people, and all those underground with the logistics and the camera and all that. That's very important because we're going to have a fantastic day. I also hear we have the Teachers College present. Are they in the house as yet? Show Teachers College. Oh, brilliant! Yeah, give me a show a big round of applause. Love that. Or teachers in training. Yeah, they're represented here. We needed to create a collaboration and partnership to ensure that all sectors of the education system are recognized and welcome here. We also have high schools from right across this amazing island. Let me hear. Anybody here from Trelawney as yet? Anybody else from Trelawney? Oh, Trelawney people are in the house. They're waving. Give them a big round of applause. St. James. Anybody from St. James here as yet? Hanover? Westmoreland, they're on their way. I hear they're on their way. Hanover. Oh, great. We go all the way around. Westmoreland. St. Elizabeth. Yeah, let's hear it. St. Elizabeth. Manchester. Manchester is so quiet. Listen, I'm not used to getting so quiet. Manchester is in the house. We have Clarendon. Anybody from Clarendon? Clarendon's on their way. We also have St. Catherine. There. I'm from St. Catherine. 50 Young Street Spanish House. Saying hello to my people. St. Catherine. St. Andrew. And if you're, St. Andrew, Kingston. Oh, smallest parish, overrepresented. That is wonderful. And also, we have St. Thomas. Anybody here from St. Thomas is here. Awesome. Little Ottawa, right? Awesome. We have in Portland people, Portland. And then they're on their way. I'm reliably informed. St. Mary. They're on their way, St. Anne. Some St. Anne people, I hear them on the outside. And then we have, what am I missing? I got everybody here, right? Yeah, I think I got all the parishes here. All right, fantastic. Listen, it is a privilege and an honor to be here. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to be long. We have a star-studded lineup. I welcome you to Munro College, the city on the hill. Our motto is Inarse Sita Peaceful Bit, and it means a city set up on a hill cannot be hid. And that is what I want us to, I want to ask for your undivided attention. And that's what I want us to focus on. Ensuring that in our walk, we become that proverbial light at the top of the hill. Wherever you are, whichever parish you find yourself, whichever school you attend, that you become that proverbial that light that shines into the darkness, that illuminates the darkness, that inspires and motivates and let others know that a Christ-like walk is the only walk we ought to have. Let us understand that greater is He that's in you than he that is in the world. And you can overcome all things through Christ who strengthens you. I had the privilege many years ago, I gave my life to Christ when I was in high school. And it's not always easy. It's not as easy as some people make it seem. That journey, sometimes we're on the hill and sometimes we're in the valley. But what's important is that your commitment remains true. Your commitment to Christ remains true. Your commitment. And we're in a world today that there's so much noise, there's so many distractions. In fact, you live in the most overstimulating period in the history of humanity. There's so many things competing for your attention in a way that I never experienced, as I know I never experienced, and so many others. As young as Jeremy is, he didn't experience that. But it is and all these things sometimes are created by the devil to distract us, to serve God and keep His commandments, the whole duty of man. I ask of you and I plead with you this morning that we will listen to the words that will be shared throughout the day, that we will look to enrich and fill our souls with the words, with the music, with those wonderful thoughts, with the fellowship that you will have today. My heart is filled and overflowing when I see young people. I look at your eyes and I see all the promise and opportunities that will make a difference in this ailing land, a land that is aching for change, a land that needs a Christ-like revolution, needs us to have a type of turnaround, because where we are, the trajectory we are is unsustainable. You know, I had not too long ago, we had a parent who was a businessman in the 80s, and he had an interest in sending his child to Munro College. We are unique in we're a boarding school, and so we take a lot of international students. And he said, almost when the process was over and the boy was supposed to come, he said he had second thoughts because Jamaica was just too violent. That's from Haitian. Jamaica was just too violent. We live in a country where we sensationalize those things that are terrible. There's so much good things. I'm looking to see, Mr. Norman, how much press we'll get from this. How much of this will be on the media. I've had so many times where we're doing awesome and amazing things at Munro College, and I call the media in, and they tell me that, sorry, someone got stopped on the road, so they have to go down there. And that is what a Christ-like walk requires. That we have to keep a positive mind. And I was going to speak to you briefly about the need for us to nurture a positive outlook in life. I want to start off by saying there are two worlds that exist. I want you to listen carefully. There are two worlds that exist. There's a world that exists whether or not Mark Smith was ever born. Whether or not Mr. Norman or Jeremy or Donnie was ever born. Whether or not you were ever born, that world would still soldier on. It would still exist. People would still do very good things. Some person, like a Churchillian, would still be running and breaking records. We'd still have Usain Bolt in retirement. We'd still have people eating crab. You still have a lot of things happening. Whether or not Mark Smith was ever born. But there's a world that exists only because you exist. I want you to understand, resonate on that. There's a world that exists only because you exist as a unique entity created by God, destined to be on this earth. And that is a beautiful concept. To know that the things that you think about are unique only to you and to no one else on this planet. The 7.8 billion people on the planet, there's not one replication of you. And that must let us understand and stand in a certain truth that we're here for a purpose. We're here for a meaning. God has special design a way for you to be here. You understand what had to happen for your two parents to meet? For everything to be okay over those 9 months that you're born and to this point that you're alive. That God had to be looking over you. And so when we come to that truth, to that realization of how unique, we must speak our truth to power. We must come to appreciate that we're here to convey God's truth to others, to share, to make an impact, a positive impact on this world. But it starts first and foremost from procuring, from nurturing a positive mindset, a positive outlook on this world. I tell people all the time, my boys here in morning, noon, and night, negative minds can only create negative outcomes. You can't have a negative mind and think about positive things. Christ is about positive things. God is about positive things. The devil is about death and destruction and embarrassment. That's what. And if you walk in that path, you will get that as a result. And so as young people, I call on you this morning to reflect on your own life, to reflect on your quality of your conversations. Who are the people that you surround yourself with? I was telling my boys, if you walk with 3 millionaires, it's only a matter of time before you become the first millionaire. If you walk with 3 thieves, however, it's only a matter of time before you become the first thief. And so we need to surround ourselves with positive people. They have a positive outlook, and we must be those agents of change that this country desperately needs. Do I hear amen? It is critical that we become that change. And I want us, as I wrap up, look at the word. Roman is Donnet gave me this amazing title. I love it. Passion and purity. And all we need passion to make it through this world. But we also need to demonstrate that purity that is Christ. When we talk about the word passion, originally means suffering and enduring. The Latin meaning. Suffering and enduring. However, in today's day, it has translated into, as if many times words get changed in their original meaning, to mean fulfillment. And so all of us just want a sense of fulfillment without understanding that there is a process of endurement that we must go through. That there is some suffering that is involved. Christ suffered. And if Christ can suffer, who am I? So now when people say bad things about me and somebody comes to me and says, "Sir, you heard what they said," I said, "Well, I take solace in the fact that knowing that the same people that say bad things about me are the same people that give the opportunity would say, 'Give us Barabbas.' The same people that would curse Jesus. Let our lips only be used to uplift others and to give praise. Let us not, what I call, wallow in self-pity or wallow in negative thoughts about yourself or others. Let us shun those thoughts because that is of the devil. Let us commit today in finding your passion, in pursuing a path that will not only uplift you as a beautiful soul that God has destined to be here, but uplift your school, uplift your community, and by God's grace, uplift this country, Jamaica land. Thank you so much. God bless you all.